Super Sunday. What's going on in the world?
In the Champions Challenge match, Casey Navarro.
Who blocked Stealth? I didn't block anybody. What are you talking about? You're talking about something else. I can't read minds. Hey, King Walker. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I saw your comment. Glad you like it. I'm a hard watch. Probably in clips is the best. I guess I'm supposed to acknowledge. Where's Stealth? I didn't block Stealth. I haven't blocked anyone yet. Now, are both of you dads? I am not a dad. Only thing I have is my doll. That's it. All right, gonna let me do a quick audio test.
小郭，你回来了。今天出门的时候剪了飘头。好，你回来了，你真的回来了。熊猫，熊猫，熊猫，熊猫，熊猫，熊猫，熊猫，熊猫，熊猫，熊猫，熊猫，熊猫，熊猫，熊猫，熊猫，熊猫，浪起来像座山，暖起来像冬花，笑起来像只青蛙，总是叫我小傻瓜。想你，尝了习惯发育时，这世界也会跳了起。他想对你告白，不知道从何说起，痴呆的傻瓜对着屏幕呆呆呆。对你的依恋不是一天两天，逛街的时候也会突然笑了起来。他们会觉得这个女孩特别奇怪，没有办法，谁叫你是我的最爱。熊猫，熊猫，熊猫，熊猫，熊猫，熊猫，熊猫，熊猫，熊猫，熊猫，熊猫，熊猫，熊猫，熊猫，熊猫，熊猫，浪起来像座山，暖起来像冬花。
For those of you that are in here, could you hear that? I can't hear shit. So there might be a me problem today.
Each team has two ways to win this match. First, by capturing the opposing team's flag, or secondly, by knocking a member of the rival team 20 feet down to the mat. Introducing team number one, first from Motown. He weighs 400.
Nervous humming.
The Rap Master, P.N. News. His tag team partner from Huntsville, Alabama, 233 pounds. Beautiful Bobby.
Beautiful Bobby and PN News comprise one team. Now let's go back to Gary Capetta and the introduction of our second duo.
And ladies and gentlemen, their opponents.
I bet WWE flags this, so I end up having to take it down, even though I was accidentally playing something. Oh no. Well, time to play some games.
Yeah, he's the one to thank for all the excitement. Can't let him get away. God, this thing is acting janky.
What is happening?
Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are.
Venmo at Harley Quinn 141 joined.
Terlambat sudah aku menyadari.
Oh, Lord. And today's hotter than the boob area of a witch. That's what you're talking about? Because I was confused. You got to understand, I can't read minds and I don't watch all these shows. So Karmic blocked Stealth again. Hasn't he blocked him in his chat like 5 times in the past year? Like they get along and then he blocks him or something. I don't know. I can't keep up with anything. You have to let me know. Okay, what do you mean? Yeah, it is free to chat. I'm going to react to everything. Type out long form. Don't leave out any details. I'm interested in this. What all happened? I can't keep up. Friday, Monday through Thursday, there's a 10% chance I can keep up. Now, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, there's 0. Because at 3:45 on Fridays, I hit the road. I'm out looking for girls. All day Saturday, looking for girls. Sundays until this time, looking for girls. So I don't even really see the internet. So if anything happens in the blackout period, I just don't know what's going on. So you just you give me all the details and you can't go into too much detail. I want it all. Something for me to think about until it might be just me and you hanging out all night, A. Thompson, until you nope out of here. People might actually be celebrating Father's Day with their living fathers. Shit.
Let's make this quick.
I can't. I'm cheap. I don't want a mail order. I don't know where to get them from. And you got to worry about getting them from the wrong place. Some of those fishy countries like to send you chicks with dicks. And currently, I'm not into that. Who knows what will happen next week? They're in school on Sunday? I know Japan or China or wherever you're at is different. This is a Resident Evil Requiem. Oh, they're online in school. I gotcha. But yeah, this is Resident Evil Requiem. It's the newest game. This is a side game. It's a mini game that I like to play. Really, it's just time wasting. It's like you're from the future. I gotcha. Very cool. But yeah, but anyway, you can tell Stealth, he will not be blocked here. This is a stealth blocking free zone. Anyway, but yeah, Resident Evil's like that, and WWE and Silent Hill are my favorite games. And I like to play the side game because it's just a good way of killing some time. It gives you a goal to try to complete, so it's, you know, it's fun. And I can, as bad, and I'm bad, as bad as I am at multitasking, I can kind of do this and talk to a stream, but as you can tell, I have to pause because I can't do both. I can almost do both. Oh my God! Oh, the mail orders are online now. That's right. Technology, right? I keep thinking back of my dad's era, talking about mail order rods, where you'd have to like get a catalog and type down a SKU, and write down a SKU number. Like, I want model 1 lowercase a uppercase Q 77195, and just hope for the best. Just hope when that girl shows up in that crate, they poked enough holes for her to breathe. They gave her some water. Poor thing. Can I? Yeah, I could get it, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna let other people play it first. I've been alerted that there's probably a lot of wokery in this game, and I'm not going to support it. I mean, Rockstar's woke anyway. Back in December of 2020, which I retweeted recently because they never took down the tweet. They posted a BLM post and took Rockstar games that had online capability offline for 2 hours to bend the knee to George Floyd. So we've heard that there's pride parades in this game, but you won't be able to unleash havoc, if you know what I mean, towards anything or anybody involved in these pride parades that are in the game. So I even put it in the game then. You know, like, if you don't want to piss off your audience by telling them, oh, there's something you can't do, then just don't put the can't do in the game. It's like, if it was a wrestling game and they put steel chairs everywhere, but you can't pick them up and use them. Not even pick them up and use them and get disqualified. Then why even put them in the game? You know? Well, so that's what I'm like, okay, so are they bending a knee and wanting to suck the dick of the woke by having these pride parades in the game, but you can't do anything to the people involved in them? Why have them then? Unless it's just to bend the knee. I don't get, whatever. I'm not buying it. I'll let other people buy it first. And if it's the greatest thing ever, then I'll wait months down the road until it lowers in price, and then I'll get it. I don't go on Craigslist. I forgot that thing even existed. These little ladies on Craigslist. We did that once in college. Oh, and a black showed up. She looked like Grimace from McDonald's. Oh my God. Ugh. God damn it. I bet they advertised themselves as light-skinned. Good Lord. Yuck. There was this thing. I knew this hooker, right, that lived downstairs. She's deader than a goddamn doornail, by the way, so I can tell all her stories. She ain't here to tell me not to, but she, you know, they were at Chatty Folk, and And this fucking whore told me all sorts of tricks. Not trick. Well, basically what things meant. Like she would say things like, Carly, if you ever use Backpage, which is what this whore used when she was alive. But now that she's dead, I'm sure she just uses Satan. But she said she used Backpage, and the other girls that she knew, there was these code words like they would put something in their profile that would say stuff like, I don't do that they do not do Greek, which is supposed to be anal, which was so funny sounding. I was like, man, that sounds like something from the 50s. Did you hear Betsy Sue? Betsy Sue does Greek. Oh my, Betsy Sue doing Greek. And there were others. Some of them, she showed me one that was like, this is one of my friends. She just says it. And she showed me, and it said something like, no black guys, not even half. Like, God damn. Well, at least you got to have some dignity. Oh, of course. I've heard about that trick a million times. You know, they'll put Asian over and over again. Asian. And then what shows up? Black Shaniqua shows up. That's who shows up. You know who shows up?
I can't believe it. They can't guard you, boy. Oh. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Silly Willie got the pineapple.
Okay.
Hey, man. This be your girl, big girl mama on 230 fucking like a fucking the same game, man. I got the Silly Willie pineapple, man.
Go on, try.
Hold on, Silly Willie got the pineapple. Oh, that hoe so good, baby. I didn't eat something, baby.
By any chance did you have some Kool-Aid? Well, there's, speaking of those roses things and Asian ladies, like they beg for roses on like TikTok. Like if you scroll TikTok and you find like those channels where the girls are a little bit interactive and they like, you know, sing or dance or pull pranks on other people, they'll beg for roses there. Ugh. But roses translates into like pennies or something. I don't know. I'm gonna try something here. I might be my audio is fucked, so give me a second. If I end up reloading the stream, forgive me. Oh, God, that's loud.
You're doing so well! Keep running!
I can't keep going!
Yeah, my audio's messing with me today, so that's what I get for not restarting the computer. Hey, Roy made it. Are you just friends with the lady of the night, or did you hire her? Paying for it means nothing to me, so never done it with a with a lady that owns one of those hook devices. I believe what you're saying. No, never hired her. No. So I could feel disease radiating off of it. So even though it had a great ass, I'm telling you, it was remarkable. Something told me once those undergarments came off, it was Satan's tongue hanging out, and I didn't want to find out, so I did not fuck around. But no, I mean, I'll talk to anybody, and they were nice. So anytime they wanted to tell me some fucked up stories, I would listen. Like, I mean, they have endless fucked up stories. Like, none of them are like they were just a lady that owns a hook device and it got out unscathed and just had like 1980s movies Encounters in the Night where the classy businessman leaves cash on the table and that's all that happens. The one I knew, like the one I knew downstairs got paid one time by this dude. He really wanted to be a human toilet. So who wants to hear a human toilet story? Press 1 in the chat. Well, if he wants it so bad, but I want to tell the hooker toilet story. Who wants to hear the hooker toilet story? Well, nobody does. I'll just play my fucking game. Well, we got one. All right, that's good enough for me. I work cheap. So let's see what this guy is first. Oh shit, I gotta do the trick. Shit, did it too fast. This is the unlimited ammo trick. If I do this, it's not that I'm fidgeting. You don't fucking do the unlimited ammo trick in this minigame, you're about to have a bad fucking time. This minigame is too goddamn... It's so fucking hard, it's not fun. But once we discovered the unlimited ammo trick, it was like, oh, this game's a lot more fun. Anyway, this is one that you might clip. Hopefully I tell it good enough. I've told it before, but it was way forever ago. And none of the people that I told it to would be here now, so they ain't got to worry about hearing the same story twice. Anyway, this whore, and actually I got a lot of stories from this whore. I don't want to burn through them all in one stream, though, especially if, you know, let's just be real. I don't think I'm going to have a vast audience tonight. I think there's a lot of people celebrating Father's Day and just not wanting to be fucking here. Anyway, so she was telling me, and this isn't a story that you're only going to hear once. You can find other people have had this experience. The most famous one I've heard of that's like this story is someone called Uncle Ed. So I'm just saying that up front. There's a chance you've heard a version of this story before. I don't know why this would be made up, because the woman telling it is the one being humiliated. So anyway, great ass. She had a client that was like, he's a Middle Eastern guy, and he was like super Muslim, but he was a sinner. Obviously, he's hiring a fucking hooker, but he thought it would be okay if just at first he would just hire her to like lie down on the bed while he put on dishwashing gloves and just jack off. And so she'd take the money, she'd lie down on the bed, he'd just stand there, he'd get undressed except for dishwashing gloves, and he'd just beat his meat while talking shit. He'd be like, Durka jihad, and he would just be cussing her up and down because, she's an infidel and a hooker and all that, while he's just jacking his meat to this naked broad. Finally, he would nut everywhere. She'd get her money, and he didn't like randomly explode or beat her with a crowbar or anything. So he got put on Santa's good list. So he kept hiring her and shit, but he just didn't seem that interested in fucking her. He said the most that he would ever do was he would finger her with the dishwashing gloves on. But then finally one day, he wanted to take it to the next level romantically. And by that, I mean this. He wanted her to take a shit on him. And he like brought like a blanket or something and lied down on the floor. And then this Durka jihad fucking Muslim beating off with dishwashing gloves. He said he would lie down on the floor and he would say, he'd be like, Durka Muhammad, Durka jihad, I want you to shit on me. And she said the first time, because she's a hooker, she's on drugs, she's all fucked up. She was on the H, if you know what I mean. And the H, if you know what I mean, is something that constipates the ever-loving shit out of her. But she's a greedy, nasty-ass hooker, so she wanted that fucking money. So, of course, she's like, yeah, I can shit all over you, you fucking Durka jihad. And so he lies down on the floor, and she squats, and, like, she can't go because she's constipated from all the H that she does. The hero Owen, and she said she could feel. Oh fuck! I unpaused my game. She could feel herself dilating, like it would get bigger and bigger, but she couldn't push it through. She couldn't like push it all the way through because she was so backed up due to her devious lifestyle. He was just lying on the floor talking the meanest shit. He was just begging it to come out of her, but it fucking wouldn't. And so finally they both gave up, and he gave her strict instructions. He told her that he wanted her to call him the next time that she could actually go. And because this just wasn't fulfilling his deepest, darkest Egyptian Iraqian fantasies. So she goes. She's told me she still got paid, even though she couldn't deliver the package. And so she's just doing her extracurricular activities, but she's like taking X-Laps like crazy. And finally, a couple of days later, she feels the rumble that she can actually fucking go. And so she calls the guy, and she's like, basically tells him that she thinks that she can deliver the package as intended. So they get the room that they always get. He throws a blanket down onto the floor. He gets down on the floor. He strips nude. He gets his trusty dishwashing gloves on, and he just starts beating his fucking meat harder than anything that's ever happened while looking at this girl's asshole get bigger and bigger and bigger. And she said she unloaded on him like 2 weeks worth of shit. She said it piled up on him and it looked like a fucking beehive. And it had like air holes in it and shit. And you could see all sorts of stuff in it. But after that wasn't it, because of all the X-Lax. After the beehive of doom formed all over this guy while he's just nutting everywhere. It's like he's in pure ecstasy. He's like, oh, Oh, he couldn't believe it. He was on the ground, you know, screaming all that Allah Akbar shit. So she just ends up spraying diarrhea over the beehive of shit on top of him too. And he was a very satisfied customer. She did not have to do any of the cleanup. Her only part of the transaction was to be able to shit all over him, and he paid her and paid her handsomely. And it wasn't a one-time thing. It was as much as she could until one day he just quit calling, because who knows. But that's probably the nastiest thing I'd ever heard. Now, the whole time I'm hearing this story, I'm thinking about this hooker's ass and how unfortunate, how great this ass was used for such deviant, diseased activities, because that meant it was a no-go zone. But I'm telling you, if you ever do meet a former hooker or someone in recovery, they just tell you their whole fucking life story the second they meet you. And you so there you go. The shitting hooker story. The end. Roll credits. Yeah, that was just down the road.
His office should be upstairs.
Oh no. I guess it really isn't that bad of a story when you think about it. Because if you're the one doing the shitting, like, there's really nothing too embarrassing happening to you, except, you know, you're just deviant activity and lifestyle. It would have been a way worse story if the girl was getting paid to get shit on, which, well, another day, however you say that fucking word. But there's a story I can tell that. Have you ever watched Can't Keep? No, describe that to me. I can't pronounce words. Can't Keys Boys. No, what is that? I have a feeling it's R-rated. Which one's more powerful? Oh, that one. Steve on a trip or something. Some people tried to reach out with no success. I think he's had his fill for now. I mean, that's his story for him to tell, but, like, I think he's had his feel of like the people he likes to troll and stuff for the moment. I think it's easiest to reach out to him on Reddit, but I don't think he's going to be doing anything on YouTube ever again. You know, but that's him, because I mean, if you delete your channel, I mean, it's still technically there, but it doesn't have anything there. But typically, that's the way of saying goodbye for now. Because if it was deleted by YouTube, it would be invisible. It's still there. You know, it still has. It's called like Steve's Ghost or whatever. But that's my thing. He said he would probably come on here in a few weeks or something, but I don't know. Keno? What's Keno? Is this something to do with that Jeff character? But tips for everybody: if you decide to troll people on the internet that you don't like, just do it anonymously. Just be a username. Can Killy Boys was hilarious. I don't know what that is. Is this a show that I can find on like Amazon or something? I don't know what you speak of. Oh, SJ the Dolt is advertising for me. Thank you. Ew. I wonder if I can share something. See, I work off of 2 computers. That's why you see me doing left and right. CKY Boys. You're talking about the CKY people that are kind of related-ish to Jackass? Like, I never watched that stuff. I heard about it. If that's what you're talking about. If you're speaking in some kind of code, I ain't getting it.
Venmo at Harley Quinn 141 joined.
That's the day in the life of a Reddit mod.
あなたを見つけた人波の中でもすぐにわかった手を振るしぐ
I'm so lonely.
I'm making fun. That's actually every user of the Cinemassacre Truth. It's 540. It's 540 again. It's 540. It's 540. It's 540. It's 540. It's 540. It's 540.
人波の中でも
Many good engine, they are in my factory. Completely low melody, they are in very good condition. Many are good engine, they are very complete. Find me, tell me, you need many good engine. Tell me, trust me, I can help you find the honesty, good quality. We are big factory. It's pretty, it's me. You need me, help find the day. Find me, trust me. I hope you can take a lead.
It's 5:40. I remember a Skeletor video, Skeletor versus Beastman. Let's see if I can find that. Well, I better not search on X while I'm screen sharing. I can turn up something that we don't want. Well, we do want, but yeah, what I'm seeing is not. God damn, I'm just seeing shit from like 2007 YouTube. Good Lord. Yeah, Narkill, that's what I saw. I think that's Father's a Nation. That's why it's funny. I just wonder, does that poor woman think she's making great music for Americans, or does she is she in on it at all? Like at all, or is it just like, no, I'm making just great music? Oh, there's a nice video game of what it's like to walk around Los Angeles. Let's check that out.
Oh, come on.
Wait, do it again. The lighting was bad. Guys, this is literally going viral.
Is this the sidewalk or a survival level?
As long as it's under 950.
Why is it everywhere?
It's just going to ask you a quick question.
Just going to ask you a quick question. Just a couple of quick questions.
Nope, nope, nope.
Oh, come on.
Wait, do it.
Man, it is purely infuriating, though, to get, like, coffee or something anywhere. Just gonna ask you a couple of quick questions. We acted like we wanted you dead the whole time you were here, but now's your chance to make it right and to prove us wrong by leaving a generous tip. Your coffee that we didn't make right, and we clearly saw no ice, and we still put ice in it just to fuck with your night. That one's done. I don't know if this is an anime or something, but it's like, it's some brand or whatever called One Piece Pirate Dream. There's some kind of Asian anime character on it. And it says TOEI animation on the back. I was at this like nothing but sugar store, and I needed an energy drink because like there's no energy drinks at the mall I was at. And I saw that and I was like, well, I guess I'll have to buy it, or I'll just have to be tired. And that's just not going to happen. But yeah, Bam got fucking old. We're all going to get old. He got fat and old. That's what happens when the drugs that you see, the drugs that he used when he was young, you could just burn that shit off. But you're not burning shit off at his age. I believe he's 50-ish, maybe older. Oh, it's a one. Oh, okay. Well, thanks, Roy. Yeah, that's you might even know what. I don't know if that means you watch it or you just know of it, but it was that. It tasted all right. Man, what a boring day. I am sorry. I guess that's just how it be sometimes. Fridays are fun, and then Sundays come, and I think everybody's dreading work. I'm dreading work. Even though I don't guess I really have anything to dread, but I think a lot of people are doing like what I do morbidly sometimes. Like if I don't do anything, I just look at the clock and I just go, oh God, 4 more hours and I gotta start trying to go to bed. Let me ask you all in here, can you all actually sleep 8 straight hours? I can't. It doesn't happen. I wake up a minimum of 3 times to have to piss like a racehorse. I don't know if that just started in the past couple of years or if it's always been like that, but I swear the past 2 years it's been that. I don't think I've ever slept longer than like 5 straight hours. And that's like, that was usually an accident. Like if I like fall asleep during the day, like a food coma. There's supposed to be some kind of Discord and shit that Steve and them are in, but ain't nobody sent me no goddamn invite. So either I'm not invited or I don't know. Hamburger.
What is this called?
Chopsticks.
Chopsticks.
Yes.
What is this called?
Spoon.
Spoon.
Yes.
What is this called?
Fork.
Fork.
Mm-hmm.
What is this called?
Knife.
Knife.
Yes.
What is this called?
I don't know.
Ladle.
Ladle.
What is this called?
Bowl.
Bowl.
Yeah.
What is this called?
Plate.
Plate.
Yes.
What is this called?
I don't know.
Tray.
Tray.
What is this called?
I don't know.
Placemat.
Placemat.
What is this called?
Napkin.
Napkin.
Yes.
She was getting real aggressive. I didn't get it. Where did you send it? Reddit? Yeah, I zoned out. But yeah, I didn't get it. So about the let me scroll back up. So about the DWG copy pasta, can you play the role of a 12-year-old who is really into retro media? Yeah, I can do that. I ain't promising good. I can promise you I will try. Just give me all the notes that you want me to do. I don't. Yeah, I'll need lots of notes. I imagine it's like, maybe I shouldn't even ask any questions technically on stream. That way all of it's a surprise. But yeah, I didn't get an email, and if it was on Reddit, I'm going back to Reddit over here, and you all know how much it's not the DWG Truth Reddit in particular that I don't like. It is reddit.com. I don't like doing anything that can possibly earn them a penny, those leftist Marxists. Yeah, it'd be easy. Just send it because I'll just look at it right here. Let me make sure I say it correctly. I'm checking my spam just in case. Nope, nothing there. Okay, the email that I currently use for all this stuff is, if you're ready, and I guess you can always rewind if you're not, I am at Joker Harley 75034 at gmail.com. That's it. No numbers before it. Joker Harley 75034 at gmail.com. And it's right here. So I'll just keep looking at it till I get it. I need a movie to watch tonight that I haven't seen 500 times. I think I'm just going to watch Alien Romulus again if I can't think of something, unless you all have any suggestions. I saw that new Bob Odenkirk movie about him being like a temporary sheriff in Minnesota, and like it has something to do with the Yakuza of all things. It was okay. It was kind of boring. So if you want to watch something with Bob Odenkirk in it, but your expectations are pretty middle. There's nothing about the movie that pissed me off. I'll say that. That's good about it. But I just thought, man, that's a fucking reach. Like incorporating the Yakuza into a movie about Minnesota. I guess they were. I don't know. I don't even know what they were going for with that. But it was fun, I guess. It was something to watch. I still can't get a straight answer about Disclosure Day. I haven't heard that it's a woke piece of shit. I've just heard that it's not very good. So either way, it's like, well, I'm obviously not going to spend my money on it. So I don't know. I still have nothing. I'm looking. It's right there. God damn it. Nope. Nothing new. Oh no. I gotta go here. Thank God it's this version. Okay, let's look. Yeah, I've got, it's went up. It says I've got 22 emails, and it's got your name, your stage name. Very good. Now I finally have. I can now say I officially have it, and I haven't been avoiding going to it. I just never got the goddamn things. So I don't know who was sending what where, but it wasn't coming to me. So some poor asshole is getting it somewhere else. Maybe Joker Harley 540 got it. God damn. What did you all think about that guy that just died? I never really got around to listening to his music. I got it. He's doing an Andy Kaufman thing. Is that guy's music listenable? Like, is it funny? Like, if I play it, will I laugh? Or is it something that, like, you've got to, if you play it, you've got to watch, like, the music video? Like, oh, what's that called? Like Ninja Sex Party. Those songs are pretty funny, even without a music video. But the music videos make them hilarious. Although they haven't had funny ones, and well, I think that's another casualty of 2020. It's like before 2020, that band Ninja Sex Party had a shitload of funny songs, but after that, nope. Same with Steel Panther. They had endless funny songs and funny music videos, and nothing after 2020. And I know they've made stuff, but it's just been stuff that's been like, well, thanks for trying, I guess. If I like dancing with. Oh, you sent it to the wrong one. You sent it to Joker Harley 1488. Yeah, you got that. You see, you got that confused. You were thinking of that's when Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue, but no, the year was wrong, and well, that carries a different meaning, a very different meaning. I don't know. I've never been. I've been in one Discord in my life, I think, and that was for WWE 2K25. And when I tell you, these geeks in that fucking forum were the most infuriating people on earth. I mean, I don't even know why I bothered saying it like that. I know they weren't, but to me they were. Because it was just spurred out retards, spurging out 24/7. And, the only reason you're joining like a game Discord, I don't know why anyone would join a video game Discord other than to get tips and tricks, glitches, stuff like that. Like if it's a game where you got to grind currency, hey, is there any way to grind this currency faster? Is there better ways to stack these skills, DOT, defense, whatever. And that's what the purpose of this fucking Discord was for that. But within like a week, it just got full of like the kind of trolls that like they think they're hilarious. They're basically the 540 trolls, just saying 540 over and over and over. And over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And there would be the occasional tip and trick, but you would have to sift through like days of garbage to find anything. And that was it. So like I kind of learned my lesson there. It was like, okay, this is too much torture just to get a little advice on how to maximize my time a little bit better at WWE 2K25. But that's for video game, like dedicated game. I know that's not the only one like that. I bet I could join any game Discord. Like I don't know why the game Assassin's Creed pops into my head. I've never played 1 second of it. I don't even really know what it's about, but for some reason I think of that game when I think of like when I just want to dunk on a video game. For some reason I go for that game. And I just imagine that's the same way. If you join the most popular Assassin's Creed Discord on the planet, it's just nothing but it's 540 Assassin's Creed all day long. I mean, you don't have to have an app. You can just go to a web page. That's what I did it. You just go to a web page. You don't have to have a dedicated app. Yeah, A. Thompson's a good guy. He definitely is not the bad kind of troll. I can vouch for A. Thompson. If you want to hang out with, chill people, then you would probably like to join this Discord. I mean, some people, A. Thompson kind of knows some of the people in there already. I mean, Spurg Snake's in there. I know he knows Spurg Snake. And if you don't know Spurg Snake, A. Thompson, just say you do. It's like, okay, this doesn't mean anything. It's like one of the places I go to around here, they see me a lot in town. And I don't bother anybody. It's just that I have places that I like to go to get my exercise, get my walks in, get my window shopping in, visit my friends and shit. There's this mall down the road, very popular mall, and they see me in there a lot. And when I stopped into a store I don't typically stop in. Again, it was for an energy drink, and I guess kind of saw something in the window. I was like, fuck it, I'll try it. I need something. And I go in there, and the girl working goes, "You work at the mall, don't you?" And I was like, "Nah, you just see me walking around." And it hit me. I was like, God damn it, I should have just said I work at the mall, because she was hinting around she was going to give me the mall discount. Back when Sprint was around, I had this part-time weekend job where I had to visit certain types of stores and relay information about accessories. And they provided me with a red shirt that looked just like a Sprint shirt. So anytime I went anywhere that was near like a Sprint store, they thought I was a Sprint employee and would give me like a mall discount or whatever. I took it every time. I was like, thanks. Yes, I love working at Sprint. Yay, Sprint, the future of cellular technology. God damn it, I read that while I was drinking. Yeah, but if you join a big Discord, yeah, you're right. It's also full of pride flags and Trans Ams. Yeah. What we're basically talking about, A. Thompson, is in a different sense, like a private message board. It's just called Discord. I mean, that's really what Reddit is. Reddit became the world's message board. I mean, I don't know if any of you all were ever part of those old. I mean, there's still some out there, but there's hardly any dedicated message boards anymore. I used to be part of one for Chris Jericho. I used to be part of one for a bunch of wrestling themed shit. But those are all gone now. And the cool things about the ones that I was part of, like you actually had more control over the stuff that you like put up, like your avatar and animated GIFs and banners and shit. Although, it would make the page awful messy if, like, as you're scrolling through it and you got to see, 500 images. Well, I'll give you I guess it's the elevator pitch. It's DWG stands for Dances with Ghosts. That's a band. It's also a YouTube page. Steve and Roy and some other people, they had a bit of fun trolling this band. This band, basically, a lot of their popularity originated from the angry video game detractor Reddit page known as the Cinemassacre Truth. I'm assuming that's where a lot of Dances with Ghosts fans and foes kind of came from, and that's where Steve came from. He got a kick out of teasing this guy for some reason, and so Steve and them ended up making a Dances with Truth Reddit page dedicated to making fun of this guy and his band and stuff. And that in itself ended up giving birth to a Discord, which is even more exclusive. Because, like, the Dances with the Ghost Reddit, it's got like 500 members now, something like that. But the Dances with Ghosts Discord that we're talking about, the anti-fan Discord, is much more exclusive. I don't know if you have a guesstimate on the number of people that have been invited to the Discord, but that's basically it, But A. Thompson is not the bad kind of troll. You don't have, he's a like-minded normal troll. Let's see if I can't squeeze some more game time out before I just vomit onto an abortion. Like I said, though, I mean, I'm a troll with integrity, and I don't know if I just got there late to the party. I just never really saw too much to troll that Josh guy about. It's like, I guess how I put it is this. People that I troll that I don't even use like my common, username, because I don't want to take any chances of getting my good username booted from anything. I see there being a lot of use in trolling people like Hassan Piker. Okay? A lot of it. That guy, in my opinion, is just evil, leftist, garbage, Marxist, socialist, whatever. I see a lot of use in like trolling people like him, like hard, like dedicating time to it. Josh, no, I just don't. That's... goddamn motherfucker scared me. If I had the Thanos glove, though, I would snap my fucking fingers and make that goddamn Cinemassacre Truth Reddit page disappear, though. That page is useless. It's 540! It's 540! It's 540! Damn it, I don't have any good weapons yet. I'm going to try to spin up a voicemail. Try to find stealth. I don't know what you mean. I don't use Twitter and stuff on my computers. Yeah, I understand. But what we're always trying to explain is the Discord is just Dylan's old server. Another day someone created the DWG Truth one. It's nothing fancy. Ideally just to post Josh memes and hang out, watch old anime. Because like, oh my God, this asshole from downstairs. You can probably hear. Can you hear the rap music? That's not even coming from a car. That's coming from this asshole's. He's on a motorcycle. This is coming out of his helmet. I shit you not. What the fuck? I don't know how that works. That music is so loud coming out of that guy's helmet. And he always does it. He does that thing where I don't know the guy, but like whenever he pulls in ultra slow. So you have to hear an entire song. And like this place is pretty soundproof. Anyway, Yeah, I just don't see nothing wrong with the guy, really. He seems fine. I mean, everybody's got shit you can troll someone about, is the thing. I was kind of expecting that it was going to be never ending. Like, because when I first saw the guy, he had the green hair, and I'm like, all right, this is going to be fun. This guy's definitely. And then there was some stuff, but it was fun. Well, you can't hear it now, but yeah. Maybe you can explain this, Roy, because I'm going to butcher this if I try. Like, one of the interesting things about it's like how you're able to like I guess the host of the channel or whatever the fuck can like load up a movie for everybody to just sit and watch while we're just on a web page, because you're not really online. You are, but you aren't. You're not broadcasting like I am right now to the world, so you don't get like copyright strikes. So, like, if you had a couple of people and you said, "Hey, you want to watch some old anime today?" and you had like a couple of people in the room, like somebody could, however they do it, load up the anime, and everybody just sits and watches and comments on it. I know that much, even though I never got to partake in it. The guy downstairs, I don't know what the fuck the guy was listening to. I don't know anything about rap music or hip hop or anything like that. I know nothing. I know more about the Islamic Bible than I do about rap music. Well, Roy said I explained it right, but yeah. I mean, it would be something for you to do if you needed a new place to hang out at, because, we all like you. I've always had good dealings with you. And I don't think this is anything to be worried about, like, it'll expose your file system to Discord, and then the Discord hackers will backdoor a Trojan horse of doom. And I don't think that'll happen. Oh no! What the? Again, you're saying, is he listening to Puff Daddy? I wouldn't know. The only rap songs I even know are the songs that were so gigantic, even someone like me couldn't hide from, like "Baby Got Back." And that's only 30 years old. Jesus. One thing that Josh should watch, because he could probably make funny, is like if he were to watch any documentary on that country star guy, the guy that everybody makes fun of, Garth Brooks, is it? Yeah. Like, he did that thing where he said, well, I guess it's official. I finally have a something. Like, because Garth Brooks did something stupid like that like 10 years ago. What was it? Was it about Facebook or something? I guess it's official. I only have a Facebook or a Twitter or something. Because, that guy was he might be the biggest lolcow in music, because he's so weird. And what makes it even weirder is that he's a country guy. So you would think at most he would just be lame. But he is lame, but he's also weird. That's what I think. If there's a documentary or something about Garth Brooks out there, that's something Josh should watch to make fun of, because I think he would do a good job with it. I just really, anything, just never ever watch. Again, I keep fucking these people's names up. What is it? Cinema Snob? I don't know. Whatever that Kick-Assia guy, that group of people, those people never watch their shit again. It's so bad it hurts. What the fuck is that? I'm gonna look because now I'm thinking about it. What is it called? Kick-Assia or whatever. Nostalgia Critic. Does that guy have two names? Is he called Nostalgia Critic and Cinema Snob, or is that two different people? Yeah, he's one of those fucking people with two names. Man, that burns me up. That's one of the best jokes that was funny in the Your Mom's House community forever. Was like, Garth, just tell us where the body's buried. The family needs closure. I guess that was one of the first places that I was a little active. But the Your Mom's House communities are just the same as the other ones. They get 5 good jokes and they run them into the ground. Yes, I work in tech in a roundabout way. I'm not securing the future of tomorrow. I'm going to be clear on that. Okay, thank God. I thought I was losing it. They are two different people. I thought they were the same fucking one. I thought this asshole was one of those dipshits that used two names on the internet and just expected people to keep up. I'm not thinking of a good example of that right now, but in the Dabbleverse, there's a lot of people that do that shit where they have multiple names and they just expect you to keep up with them. And these aren't people with like tens of thousands of followers or nothing like that at all. These are people with hundreds of followers, way less followers than I have. And on Twitter, I'm about at 1,000. That's microscopic in the scheme of things. But I don't expect people to keep up with multiple fucking names. I don't go by Dr. Harley Quinn here and then big fan of the Joker 7. Oh God! I make fun of Linux all the time. No, I don't even want to know. That's the thing. Let me go back up and see what this. A lot of my computers are intentionally running Windows XP so I can run the old. Oof. Okay. Those computers never go online. I got it. I mean, I know enough about like how the lack of you basically, if you went online with an XP computer right now, it would be impregnated with viruses that are, I can't think of how to say it exactly. Viruses that are out there in the ether, just looking for Windows XP computers to go online. So the second you're on, boom. And it's the kind that you don't do anything. What do you call them? Worms. And other things. There's multiple types of viruses, worms, etc., etc. Viruses, typically, you have to be the dummy to, install it yourself. Typically, not all the time. Worms, you can just fuck up and go to a hijacked web page and help. Sorry. But no, I do not know. I don't want to know, and I'm never going to. I mean, at this stage, it's like the weird way inflation is now. It's like the cost of a lot of tech stuff just keeps going down, down, down. The cost of a lot of stuff just keeps going down, but food's going up. It's like if one of my computers, you know how, like, 20 years ago, if you got a virus so bad that your computer was going to die from it and it was unfixable, it was catastrophic because you're like, how will I ever have enough money to ever get a halfway decent computer again? It would just be impossible. Now I just go buy one. Now I wouldn't even care. Like, if that computer right there, the one I'm streaming to right now, got something, if it just quit loading, if I just hit the power button tomorrow and I wouldn't care. I'd be like, well, I'm snapping it in half and throwing it down an old well, and I'll just go buy another one. The cost seems negligible these days. I don't know if that makes any sense. It would be an inconvenience, but it wouldn't be as a catastrophic of a loss if it was like 20 years ago. But you are right. The cost of memory is going up because of AI and shit. So yeah, the price of modest. Let me try that again. Modest computers is right now it's okay, but I can see them going up. But I do have to work in AI because of my job, but that's my job's problem to like cough up the money for the shit that I've got to do, not my problem. So but yeah, we were kind of talking about this the other day. If you wanted to join like a Discord and you were concerned about using one of your good computers and leaving it open to the world or anything, I just say at some point, just buy a throwaway computer or tablet or something. Like, you're not going to go out and get like, my Galaxy Tab that I have right here. I don't think you're wanting to like throw down $1,500 or whatever, but like, you could buy like the Galaxy I think it's the A10, which is one of the newest cheap ones. And that one's like $180. That's what I do. Let me look. It'd be something to think about for a minute. So I don't think I'm going to finish this match. Everybody here has decided that they would rather spend time with their fathers than with me. Well, not as cheap as I thought, but like, well, no, actually cheaper than what I thought. You could get the Galaxy Tab A11. Yeah, you could get that on Amazon for $125, and that's 8.7 inches. It's smaller than this, obviously, but like, that would be something, and that's powerful enough to do everything basic shit, and it's a name you can trust. It's not like this, whatever the fuck, this something called Collar Room, and it has one of those images that you can tell it's ghetto. The good thing about this one's one of my phones. It's the unlocked. I don't know if it'll come up on the screen, but you can tell, like, you can see like the call app on it. Like, it has a phone number. I can make phone calls. So I bought the international version of that because I thought to myself, I watch a lot of movies, even though the past couple of years have been disappointing, but I fidget a lot. I still like to go out to have sit-down dinners with myself. And while I'm waiting on my food, I fidget. I don't like just sitting there doing nothing. So I got that so I could have like a data plan and blah, blah, blah. And a second phone number just to have. So if anything, I can watch wrestling matches or something while I wait on my food if I don't have someone to talk to. I know that's probably like overkill, but yeah. But I would do that, A. Thompson. I'd buy you a Samsung Galaxy Tab A11 or something like that, and then just have that as your fuck around. It's like, and if something happens, which I've never heard of someone fucking themselves up to like get some kind of virus on a tablet to where it became unusable. Just get that and do nothing on it personal. That's what I'm trying to spit out. I don't know what's so hard. Do nothing on it that's personal. You know, this is the Mr. X tablet. You know, so you don't have any personal emails on it. Your real phone number is never used on it. None of your real emails are used on it. You use it to sign up for Discords and, you know, YouTube accounts that have nothing to do with your real anything. So if something fucking happens, who the hell cares? You're only out $125. That's basically like going out to eat 3 times now. So that's me. Ouch. Sorry, I was rambling for a while. Ooh. Father died in 96. It wasn't a very good guy. Vietnam vet, huh? That's what my dad was. Your tech job, when you pretend to be an AI chatbot, how do you type so fast when people write to you? Okay, that question was not meant. I do not type fast, and I look at the keys. So, yeah. So I don't have a good answer. I don't have a comedy answer for that, or a real answer. I am not a programmer. Luckily, my job is so weird. It's not impossible to replace me with AI. It's just going to be it's going to be a while. My job is so specific and based on interacting with, because I can't say too much, based on interacting with humans with specific type of jobs. It's going to be pretty hard, but not impossible, to get rid of me. If they get rid of me, they're going to get rid of the people I'm interacting with to help with their jobs. And that's going to be a problem, because the type of people that I'm interacting with, well, that's going to be that's going to mean it's going to be negligible effect of the workplace. People like me with the type of job that I have, if I lose my job, that's going to be like, that's not even going to be close to 1/1,000,000%. But if the people I work with ever get replaced by robots, yeah, that's tens of thousands of people that are no longer working, that are now going to be in Bill Gates' society of living in a coffin and eating bugs. Yeah, I wish I could, man. I think that might be out of my pay grade. Yeah, you could do that. Just go to the, just get you that cheap tablet and just use it for Discord and enjoying looking at German dogs that are for adoption. I'm sure that's what you meant. I'm a newscaster. Man, I don't know what. shit. I'm on the spot. I don't know what I would use that for. I guess first find out what all it can do for you. Like, okay, is it just for tech shit, or can you do fun shit on it? Can you make music with it? Can you make videos with it? Is it just to answer questions? You know, can it automate parts of your job for you? That's the fear. Is a lot of jobs out there, like the old timey. Like growing up, I'm sure you all heard a billion times, like there's good jobs out there like data entry. Well, that's about as extinct as the dinosaurs. You know, those are the types of things that have been automated to death. Medical billing, I think they still have some humans. The medical billing used to be something that people go, you could get a job as a medical biller. You know, the nurses, the LPNs, they turn into paperwork. And they got to have somebody to type all that in so they get billed properly. Yeah, I think that's done too. Billing in general is probably done. Anything with numbers. If it involves a number, they probably don't need you to do it anymore. Because I go down these rabbit holes of like, man, just remember how difficult it used to be to do anything. Okay, go back 25 years. If you have cable or satellite and you wanted to add HBO to your account, what'd you have to do? You had to pick up a fucking phone. You had to call an 800 number, wait on hold an ungodly amount of time, finally get an incompetent human, and after much of a tug of war, get them to understand the only thing you want to do today is to add HBO on your account so you can watch The Sopranos, and they probably don't do it right. And blah, blah, blah. So after probably an excruciating 15 minutes, if you're lucky, they somehow hit the button the right way in the call center, and you got HBO on your account when you got done with them. Even worse was that same scenario, but opposite 25 years ago. Imagine you want to cancel HBO. 15 to 30 minutes on hold to get an incompetent person on the line who is instructed. They're not being a dick. They're instructed to rebuttal you and to try to talk you out of canceling HBO off of your account. And they're supposed to bargain with you. What if I give you 6 months of it free? What if I this and that? And let's just say you don't want it. You're just like, no, I don't care. No matter what you do, I don't want it anymore. And they cancel it, and they don't, because it's still there. You got charged another month because they didn't hit the button the right way, or they were just a prick. Now, okay, I told that stupid story just now. Now what is it? Now what is it? You want HBO on your account? You want it off of your account? That's it. You know, so automation's coming for everything. Yeah, I'm sure it is. You just got to see what it. Well, let's find out, buddy. It's not like I'm doing anything. let me try to see what I can find on. You heard me typing just now slowly as I looked at my keys. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's right. So far what I've come up, it starts, the low prices, $999 a month. Jesus. Yeah, but it goes from $100 to $200 a month, depending on what you're using it for. You can create videos with it. So you can do fun stuff. So that's the most important thing. You can, I mean, shit, if you got a year of it, why the fuck aren't you doing that right now? You got a year. You've got a year of making like pretty good videos. I would be doing that. I mean, it could be any dumb shit, you know. Some of the easiest things to do is like, let's just say you got like a picture of somebody or something. You can upload it into that. Let's just say you got a picture of, oh, I don't know, Spider-Man. Like this picture of Spider-Man right here is pretty fucking cool. Let me upload this into the Google AI Pro, because you get an advanced version of Gemini with it. And you can be like, all right, have this picture of Spider-Man swinging back and forth, you know, between buildings, and then it'll generate that for you. And you know, it might be something that you like, or it might be something so terrible it's laughable. And you got that too, so you win either way. You can generate music. You can make music with it. Now that I can't just tell you how to do that on a stream. But like, you can make music with it. You basically, by typing instructions, so you would need to probably watch some YouTube videos, or really you don't have to do that. You can ask the same thing. Like, just ask the Google AI Ultra, hey, I'm new to this. I would like to try out the music generation where I can make my own song. Can you give me some ideas of some prompts I could try to do? You can even do it that way. You could have it do it for you, or you could follow the instructions of other people on like YouTube and stuff. But included in it is other things like, you know, all the Google integration, like Docs, Excel sheets. Oh boy. There's a lot of power stuff in here that I don't think you're going to ever touch. A lot of power stuff. But the fun stuff is you can make your own videos. You can make your own images from scratch. Let's say you make an image from scratch. Like you have like nothing. You don't have an image of nothing. You can just type out, hey, draw me a picture of the Joker fighting Batman. Boom. You got one. Let's say it's something that you like. Then you can turn around and make a video out of it. Hey, animate this into like a 15-second fight scene. You know, so there's a lot you can do with it that's fun. But there is a shitload of advanced like work stuff you can do with it too. But that I can't help you with. That's I am off the clock. When I date a hot android chick, what if she's biologically female, but she had a dude? Oh my God, this is a brain fart right here. Okay. All right. Let me turn on this camera. It's probably going to echo. Okay. What if she looks like, you know, my other Harley right there? If the android girl looks like that Harley. Would you date a hot android chick? What if she was biologically female, but she had a dude brain? One who was cool with being a chick. Man, that is all fucked up. Because it's like the first hump is like, you know, it's not real. You know it's not real, but it has a dude brain. Like, what if it, like, if it's like reminds, like, by the way, my soul is someone that was would have been named Robert. You know, and I might not be able to get over that hump. But if it was like a completely realistic human female, but it's just a science fiction android, I'm like, fuck, whatever. It's like, which is more embarrassing, you know, fucking the completely realistic android chick or jacking off into last night's Breaking Bad t-shirt? I mean, which would you rather go to the mall saying you did last night? You just burst into the mall and you're like, last night I fucked an android chick. I fucked her. She looked, and that's what she looks like. I'm trying to, I can't, okay, which hand is it? It's that hand. And it looks like that Harley Quinn right there that I'm pointing at. Or I jerked off into my Breaking Bad shirt I was wearing last night. I'm going to go with fucking the android chick. I don't recommend wearing face paint because the paint gets all over your teeth, and no matter what you drink, it tastes like the paint. So I should probably go back in time and rethink the cosplay thing. I should probably go back and just be luchador mask guy. But no, let's see. Let me try to give like a full answer. I'm trying to think. Okay, so it's a science fiction movie-esque. It's the future. They figured it out. These android chicks, man, they look real, completely fucking real. Like there's no weirdness, there's no like mechanical like anything about them. You know, they don't like look real, but they feel like metal pipes. And they're programmed to just, I don't know. They don't know they're a robot. They think they're a real girl, Geppetto. I mean, shit, that would be someone to talk to. It'd be better than just talking to yourself, which is what I do all day in my floor where I sit in. Except that, you know, I talk to this toy, which is always nearby too. But they don't talk back, and I don't fuck them. They're collector's items. I would never fuck a collector's item, ever. But the dude brain part, yeah, I couldn't get over that part. Like, what if it was like this? This would make it even worse of a scenario. What if it was an android girl, perfect in every way? You can't tell it's an android girl. The android girl is completely into you, does not know at all that they're an android robot hybrid, anything like that at all. But the brain is of a violent felon black man. That's more of a brain fart, because they're confused on why they have these feelings for you, because they think they're a violent, felonious black man, but they want that dick. I think the dude brain part makes it the deal breaker. Now, if it was like if you could just calm it down to really, really tomboy, but still a girl, I think I could forgive myself that. But like, if I was throwing cock inside of an android woman that's like screaming at me the whole time, it's like, I'm really into this, but I'm a dude. Yeah, I've got a pussy, but I'm a dude. I'm like, this is too much of a fucking mind fuck. I'd end up pulling out and jumping out a window. And I wouldn't die. I'm not high enough off of the ground here. I'd just be injured. And then one of the fucking bitch was like, oh, I'm not done getting that dick. And jumps out the window and wants to finish the job. So this soaking wet pussy android jumps out a window looking for dick. What if one of my neighbors know what the hell's going on? Like, I'm the only one on earth with this fucking horny android woman with a man brain that's just needing that dick right now. And I'm like just crawling through a parking lot, just trying to get away, trying to get to my car to drive away. And Fentanyl Floyd and Margot Robbie's body is coming after me, just dripping with juices through the parking lot. You can hear the pitter patter of the vaginal fluids hitting the glass from the window that shattered and landed onto the ground as I crawl away. And I can't even put my hands down because my hands have so much glass in them. I'm doing the crawl where my hands are up like this. That's the mind fuck. I don't think I can go through all that. I'm gonna need you to tone it down just a little bit. I'm glad. I hope A. Thompson got to hear all that while he's cleaning out an old room. I don't know why that tickled me funny. I'm thinking, like, okay, what if in an alternate universe my little stream takes off one day and I look back and I'm like, I have Osmond Gold's chat that's just flying at some point. And I'm thinking about it, it's like, man, people used to text me and remind me that I'm their second screen while they clean out the attic. Like, keep talking. You're doing good. Keep talking. I'm just stacking boxes. That's all. It's good. You're doing a good job. You know how to internet. You know how to, do the old zeros and ones. But God damn it, I keep forgetting. I'm like armed to the teeth with would you rathers, and that's what I used to not prank but have fun with in the old Pat Dixon chat room. Was what I used to chat in would you rathers constantly. And okay, I wish there's more people here tonight just so I could play this. But like, would you rather, like, okay, you get $100,000 right now, tax free. The dreidel spinners don't get a cut of it at all. You get it right now. Spend it however you want. There's absolutely no consequences to the money. You get it right now. But for the rest of your life, every time you go to eat anything, when it gets close to your mouth, you smell wet cat food. Is it worth it? What'd you do? You get $100,000 right now. Rest of your life, all food smells, just smells. I only said smells, but all food smells like wet cat food. I don't know. That's a tough one. So for anyone here or in the future, if you got this far into the stream, please leave a comment and let me know. Would you take the $100,000 but smell wet cat food every time you eat the rest of your life? All right, now we got to up the ante a little bit, just a little bit. So now I'm going to make it $1 million right now. Right now, no consequences. You get the whole million. Dreidel spinners don't get nothing. Net Yahoo doesn't get anything. .com Google doesn't get anything at all. But all food smells and tastes like wet cat food for the rest of your life. There's no way around it. So do you take the million? Like, it would suck. It would suck so bad, but there'd be no excuse for you not to eat healthy the rest of your life now. If all food tastes like wet cat food, you may as well just eat good. You just may as well just eat grilled chicken from Chick-fil-A. It's going to taste like wet cat food. So I want to tell you my answers. 100 grand? No. 100 grand to smell it? No. Million to smell it and it tastes like, yeah, because then that would force me to eat healthy the rest of my life. So I don't know. What do you all think? Smell? Well, I know that's part of the mind fuck here, Roy. Is smell is part of how the taste is. So no, it would ruin any food. 100 definitely not. 1 million maybe you can do some good with that amount. Yeah. Because I mean, there's no other consequences other than that. But yeah, that's part of the mind fuck is the smell would ruin it. You'd be like, oh man. It smells like cat food, but in the first lick of ice cream, you would always think, that's cat food, god damn it. But then the second layer, okay, I fought past the smell, I'm good. It'd be the same with probably anything, too, like pizza. That first bite, you're just like, oh, it's cat food, god damn it. But then there's the shit that it would be like, who the fuck cares? Like those lunatics that eat tuna out of a fucking can. Okay, would that really make that any worse? I ate tuna out of a can one time and I'm still vomiting. I'm still throwing up from that experience. And that happened in 1952. Oof. $10 million right now. $10 million right now. You don't have to worry about your food tasting bad. You don't have to worry about that at all. Nothing you drink tastes bad. Nothing smells bad. You don't have to smell cat food or taste cat food or anything like that. It's all, you're safe. So right now, I want you to feel comfortable saying, yes, I will take this $10 million that the dreidel spinners don't get a fucking dime of. Neither does Muhammad Iman or Bill Goldberg. None of them. They don't get nothing. But every day you take one shit. And when you take that one shit, it's not really shit. It's a baby kitten. So every day you take a baby kitten. Now, here's the thing. This isn't like the simple yes or no. It's like you've got to think about the whole thing. It's like every time there's a baby kitten in that toilet. Are you married? Do you have kids? How are you going to explain the baby kitten in the toilet? It's like, are you going to tell them? Are you going to sit down with your wife and kids and be like, Daddy, guys, there's no real easy way to say this. I needed to secure the future of our household. And I met a mad scientist. So it's a scientist, though. It's always a mad scientist. I met a chemist that worked at Arkham. He was in love with this girl named Harleen Quinzel, and while he was working at Ace Chemical, he fell down an old pipe and landed into a big vial of chemicals, and now his skin is damaged, as you can see here on the screen. His skin is damaged. He has a permanent, smile. He's got scars. He doesn't have eyebrows anymore. And but he has this magic power where he can grant wishes, but every wish there's a consequence. It's like the monkey's paw, and they're fucked up. They're weird ones. It's like the monkey's paw was like more direct. But he came to me and he's like, hey, I understand you want to secure the future of your family. It's like, I can make that happen. I can give you $10 million, and this this igloo right here, this igloo that normally would hold like energy drinks to keep them cool and refreshed. But for you today, it's $10 million in this igloo, just stacked in there nicely. And I'll even like close the top and zip it up and everything. But you're now cursed the rest of your life. You fucking shit out a baby kitten. So he goes, I didn't say if the kitten was alive or dead. So if it's alive, like, what are you doing? Are you giving it up for a dog? You got the money to raise it, you greedy bastards. I just gave you $10 million fucking dollars. You don't have to do anything with it. Is it that much of an inconvenience? Or is it just the fact that a baby kitten's out of your body and landed in the toilet? And do you have to wipe? Do you still feel the need to wipe afterward? You're like, it was a kitten. I don't need to wipe, except to maybe swat off some of the cat hair. So make sure to wipe the cat hair off of your asshole with your $10 million, you goddamn monster. So yeah. Well, I guess I know what I'm asking this Friday stream. All right, do I have any takers on the $10 million? We'll give you all a few minutes. All right. You're not going to take $10 million and secure your family's future just because you don't want to give birth to a baby kitten every day? You monster. I gotta wonder though, like, okay, let's say one of those sinful OnlyFans gapers like took that $10 million and they still wanted to continue to do like OnlyFans, so they're still like firing up the webcam every day. So when they would start like, you know, spreading it apart and gaping for the camera, would you like, you know, they're not shitting, they're not actually shitting, but would there be like a baby, would there be like a baby kitten like peeking over the hole a little bit? Like, I apologize, fans. That's the kitten I shit out every day because I took $10 million from a former chemist at Ace Chemical that can somehow grant wishes, but they're all fucked up wishes. Then like the chat would be like, oh God, will you please shit out the kitten? Jesus Christ, lady. I'm not getting my good weapons that are... It's not fair! Yeah, what would happen if you sharded? Oh God, you'd be in the car, right? So you took the $10 million and you're like driving somewhere, like, you know, maybe you get an upset stomach easy from like Taco Bell or whatever. So you're coming home and you try to lean just right because you're pretty sure it's just a little bit of air that's going to come out, but you shart. That would mean you sharted out a kitten. So you would have to you'd have to stay leaned over the whole drive back home, or you'd have to hurry up and park the car real quick and dig out the kitten that you just sharded because you selfishly took that $10 million. If you're a Brazilian or Chinese, you use the cats to make drums and meatballs. Well, I mean, I'm not going to do any work at all if if I got $10 million and I'm shitting kittens, you know. The most work I'm going to be doing is figuring out what I'm going to do with today's cat. It's all right. It's I guess I put it out in my giant yard that my $10 million paid for, and just another kitten in the yard. My neighbors always wonder how I have so many cats. They must think I really, really, really love adoption, and this is how I want to spend all my time, is just meow, 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 meow. Oh no, that's the next spot. Okay. Sorry if I ruined your all Sunday, making you think about these things. Hey, Willikers! Oh shit, I fucking forgot about that. There we go. God, that's the thing I need. And that. Okay, A. Thompson, if you were paying attention, I haven't gotten your vote yet, and I want to know what you think Stealth would vote. Would he want to give birth to the baby kittens and be a hero? What about you? Don't you want to secure the future of your family? No, they would just be you would no, they wouldn't have any kind of hybrid nothing. They would just be baby kittens. Because they're done, because you're giving birth to them via magic from the chemist from Ace Chemical. So you don't have to worry about any crossbreeding or nothing like that. It's just like you're just giving birth to a cat. Basically, you're just the hole. You're the portal. You're the portal for the baby kitten to come out and land in the toilet. I mean, you don't have to shit in the toilet. The toilet's just, because we always, you can shit anywhere. It can be a shark in your pants in the car. You can shit in your shower. I don't care where you go, But when that gape happens, out comes Fluffy. Like at what point? Like if you did the yard, like you didn't try to give away the kittens, like you just had the giant backyard. You're like, yeah, there's my ass kittens right there. There they are, the $10 million ass kittens, running around in my big yard, trying to feed them some kitty food. It's like, would you resent them, or would you look out at them and just go, oh, look at those cats. If it wasn't for those cats, I wouldn't have the $10 million. Hell yeah, it's Bazooka Tom. Well, trying to get rid of somebody. You missed Stealth. He's only been banned from Karmic for a day. He's, he could come here. I mean, I know that's less of a thrill going from Karmic's busy chat to the not so busy chat of mine. Especially the sun. Reading something one of my friends wrote me. I actually have friends in the real world. I consider all you friends, even though we're all usernames with zeros and ones. Who the fuck is that? Oh, God. Oh, I know them, I think. One of the friends from the YouTube sent me something. Would you all like to know some Catholic laws on Judaism? Well, someone decided to send me something. So here's some Catholic laws on Judaism. In 321 AD, Jews are allowed to serve on municipal councils. Jewish religious leaders are exempt from public services. Jewish merchants may set their own prices. Insulting the dreidel spinners is made illegal. Synagogues must be protected. Pagans and heretics are put to unalive forest. Dreidel spinners are exempt. Well, that's something else. I didn't know that. That's some nice Catholic laws on Judaism. Well, I can't leave you all hanging. I know you all need some more riddles. I need to give you some riddles to go out on today. Oh, that's a clown girl that replied to me. I don't know where she lives, though. So I don't know if she's wanting the D. Where did it go? I'm trying to find my riddle book. There it is. Oh boy, here comes a riddle. Are you all ready for some riddles? Here we go. Why are ripe potatoes in the ground like thieves? Because they ought to be taken up. As a reminder, I don't know if A. Thompson was here for this. This riddle book is from the 1800s. So, why are barristers religious? Because they adhere to the law and the prophets. What the fuck? I imagine that was a mighty knee slapper back in the 1800s. Oh boy. Why is a newborn child like a donkey's tail? Because it was never seen before. Boy, those hurt, didn't they? Those are pretty awful. Oh yeah, I have Twitter. That's where I do all my shit posting. That's where I'm the most interesting because I can write easier than it is for me to talk or do anything. Like that's my strength is my writing. It's super easy to find me. I'll go to my own page to make sure. If you just go to the @ symbol, Dr. Dr. Not the whole word, Dr. Harley Quinn and then the number 2. You'll see me and you'll know it's me because I'm holding up a Joker card. And depending on the time that you click on it, I should have about 854 followers. But that goes up and down. Sometimes I get added by a bunch of bots. Sometimes I get added by people that don't exactly like my views. And they watch my account. And then they go away. But yeah, that's the easiest way for people to keep in touch with me and to keep up with me is Twitter. Nothing else. Obviously I don't use Facebook. I have one for family, but I've said this a billion times. I just think Facebook is just boomer liberals these days. That's it. Nothing else. Just boomer liberals. But once in a while I'll have like a family member call me like, I sent you a bunch of messages on the Facebook and you ain't never replied. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, Mama. I don't pay attention because the mamas don't understand it, that not everybody is obsessively on there. I think the kids were back in 2008 when people were like leaving like MySpace and going to Facebook. I think the young hipsters were obsessed with it in the very beginning, but it pretty quickly did not become obsessive, except for the old folk. The old folk, especially the liberal old folk, fucking live there. Same with Instagram. Instagram is just millennial liberals and people that like to jack off the women in only a bikini. I don't know why they don't want to look at porn, but people are obsessed with following bikini models that you will never, ever, 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 ever see in a porno, and they want to beat off to them by the pool wearing a bikini for some reason. I don't get it. I can't get a straight answer from people that follow these people. Why do you follow the bikini model? You literally can just type in the Google, take me to a pornography internet page where beautiful women are being penetrated. And you could use that instead of a fucking bikini model. The fuck is wrong with you people? Anyway, but yeah, the easiest way to find me is on Twitter. I shit post all day. Well, I shit reply all day. Reply. I don't make a whole lot of posts. You have to click on my replies. If you click on my replies, you'll be like, he truly is mentally ill. He just replies to everything. But yeah, DR for doctor. DR Harley Quinn, the number 2, and you should find me pretty easy. And if you don't have one, just make one. It takes like 5 seconds. Then you can gossip with me about pretty girls that you like. I forget if you said you were married. I don't remember if you said you were married or divorced. I just remember you mentioning kids. Yeah, but you have to too. Just get one. Like, oh, that's right. You said that the other day. You're afraid of how Twitter will expose your computer's file system, blah, blah, blah. I remember. Yeah, just like I said, if you're that paranoid about it, just get you a cheap ass tablet and just use it. And if you do that, if you want me to make sure I know who you are, just name yourself your name here. Don't be like all those people that we know that use multiple names in multiple places. Don't be like A. Thompson on YouTube, but on Twitter you're like the Captain Flying Table Flute. Because then I'm not going to know who you are, and I'm not going to interact with you, because I don't interact with people that I don't know. That's why I quit going on shows. So I kept going on shows, and there'd be like one person I kind of know, and then 5 people I don't at all, and that makes me fucking uncomfortable. Because I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm in enemy territory or not. That's why I'm over here doing my own thing to not a giant audience. You know, here's the thing, Roy. This is the game I play, and I try to explain it to other people, is to just have fun with these. Is to have fun with these hypotheticals, but at the same time, as part of the challenge, to try to do it honestly and answer it. Don't ever be like, I wouldn't do either. Either's gross. Okay, so the scenario is I've agreed now that I'm okay with having a hot Android girlfriend. And for some reason, I'm okay with her having a dude's brain. Which, that's the worst part of it, is that part. Because now it's almost as bad as this. Okay, it's like those damn 80s Disney movies, the father-son switching movies, where like the kid switches brain with his dad. Okay, those movies were fucked up, in my opinion, because I don't even know if I can even say it on Twitter. Eventually, they have to go to the restroom. So and that the kid that switches brains with the dad. What if the dad is, not a single dad, not a widowed dad, and it's time to go to bed with mom. That's the other bad part too. Now kid brain and dad body, he's having to avoid mom's soaking wet snatch as she's begging for that cock. But anyway, back to the question. If I somehow got over the hump and was cool with the hot android girlfriend that definitely looks 100% human, no one can tell a difference, but it has a man's brain, would I be okay with the man-brained android girlfriend? Like, I'm going to dildo myself on OnlyFans over here for some extra cash so we can go to Ruth Chris later. I guess if I'm already cool with it having the man brain, I'm gonna be like, you go for it, stud. Just let me know when you're done and we can get in the car and go to Ruth Chris.
Jinkies, you hired Velma?
So, the party's actually canceled.
So, you want me to do what I do for parties, but just for you?
Yeah.
Jinkies, I've lost my glasses again. Has anyone seen any ghosts around? Oh!
Do the glasses thing again.
Alright.
Yeah.
Let's do it for the third time.
Yeah.
Where's my glasses?
台風6号は現在沖縄を通過中です。進路予想では関東には3着に到達予定です。交通への影響が大きいので最新の情報にご注意ください。
Just want to take this opportunity to congratulate superstar A.B. Hernandez on her amazing victory. She put it all out there. She put it all on the line, and she came through, and she came through big for me. I'm happy to say that I bet over $5,000 on her winning the high jump, and it paid off. Thank you so much. And just a message for all you bigots out there, as well as you gamblers, never bet against the trans.
That is smart, though, if you think about it. Like, I didn't think about it back then. It's like I should have took up more sports betting when that was more of a thing. It's still a thing. But I wasn't thinking. I was just thinking angrily. There's another fucking man power lifter. Taking another medal from a girl power lifter. Come here, you mean old zombie boom. Jinkies! Yes, I'm friends with Stealth on Twitter. Yes. If you would just make one. You gotta have one device in the house that you could give a shit about. I've been on it. How long have I been on Twitter? Under my current username, I've been on it since 2019. But like I've been on Twitter since 2010. I can tell you without beyond a shadow of a doubt, I've never had anything like a virus or a worm or anything like that. There's nothing to worry about on there. I mean, the only way you would ever expose yourself is if you go out of your way. Like, don't, you know, if you want to, here's my steps to remaining anonymous. Make an anonymous email with a fake name. You might be surprised to hear this, but Joker Harley isn't my real name. Make that for your Twitter. Now, after you've done that, now your name on your Twitter, make it fake. You don't have to make a real one. If the letter A is your first name and Thompson is your last name, don't do it. It's like I'm an idea guy. Let me get in the reply mode. Okay, look at your name. You're A. Thompson. The first thing I'm thinking of is like the at from Star Wars. So there's that. You could be like at Tomcat. Yeah, boom, that's it. There's my made up name for you right there on the spot. Roy Royson would be something about Roy Orbison, but it would be more about like a wizard in a magic orb. So he would be like, you know, like Robe Orbison. And his picture would be of a wizard like hovering over an orb. So at Tomcat, that's your name. No, you don't have to do a phone number. I may try it again. I mean, I think I voluntarily have my number on there, but that's it. Okay, let's say that's the case and that's accurate. Okay. Here's the way around it. You have a phone, right? Okay, is it an Android phone? You can do the Google services thing where you like make like an additional phone number, an additional Google phone number. So it doesn't have your real phone number if you really don't want your phone number out there or whatever. But like anyway, I voluntarily have my phone number tied to my Twitter. So I think I might not. Maybe I don't. Let's look. I sure do. And I've never had an issue. Yeah. That's interesting. It tells me the date that I made it. Yeah, I made this account right dead ass before the pandemic. September 19th, 2019. I had other accounts before it. They were complete edgelord. Didn't have any friends on there at all. I mean, I did nothing but like I don't even know how to word it. This MySpace era edgelording. I said the meanest shit that has ever been meanest shit said all day long. And then they cracked down. Then they really, when Biden when the pandemic started, Twitter really started cracking down on edgelords like me. So my old accounts got nuked. They got permanently suspended. And then I had to learn how to play the game a little bit. So, that'd be the simplest thing. Let me just ask Rock. Does a new X user absolutely have to have a phone number? Well, it's thinking about my request. Should be fast. It's an X question on X. No, Thompson. A new X Twitter user does not absolutely have to provide a phone number to create an account. Are you still there, A. Thompson? Did you hear me? Be sure to reply. You do not have to provide a phone number. It will ask you if you want to provide a phone number, but you don't have to provide it. Okay? You're following me. I hope you're following me, bud. And the official instructions from X are you can sign up one of three ways, whatever way you want to, through a direct email address. Let's just say, athompson@comcast.net. All right, so that's your only email. You can sign up that way. Now, if you have a Google account, like a Thompson@gmail, which you have a Google account if you're using if you're using YouTube right now, you already have one. So you can use that one if you want to. You don't have to use that one. You can just make another one. Or an Apple account. So if you have an iPhone, typically you would have an Apple account. Or you can elect to do a phone number, but you don't have to. I mean, it can even be a Proton. Isn't Proton emails the ones that deactivate and go away after a day or something? Yeah, that's it. Just yeah, that's the official instructions from Twitter. You don't have to. You're not mandated that you have to. So please make one. Thanks for sticking in here, Roy. I know I hope I'm getting you through. I meaning to ask. I don't want to ask anything too private on here, but you did share a while back that your family member was, not doing so well. Are they still hanging in there with us? If I'm not being nosy, if I'm being nosy, disregard the question. I will not ask it a second time. But to the question that you just asked, if you made it as a content creator, you're making a comfortable living. Osmond Gold and company are streaming with you. Would you be okay? Ooh, this is a rough one. You are making a comfortable living. Osmond Gold and company are streaming with you. Would you be okay with your dude brain, hot Android girlfriend, on camera, or you'd keep it private? You mean like as a co-host? There's a lot of ways to interpret that question. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that, man. I wanted to ask because you did share it with me, and I care. I do. I don't want no one to ever think I pay attention to what you all say. A. Thompson knows. Before you ever started coming in here, Roy, I asked about A. Thompson's fucking foot injury for like 3 months straight. So I pay attention. But yeah, so I'm sorry to hear that. That's all I can hope, and you don't have to give any details. It's like I know they had my relative. They had her loaded up. She felt no pain on the way out. I am positive of that. I think when I went to visit, I even saw a smile. It's more, but I hope I did. I hope I wasn't just pretending and hoping I did. I was like, please don't be in any pain. You suffered enough. You deserve your last couple of days on earth to be, you know. Anyway, back to the serious business here. All right. So I want to answer your question with a couple of different ways. Like would I be okay with your dude braid hot girlfriend being on camera with me as a co-host? God. I mean, if she's talking, I'm imagining she's talking like a man. And if she's talking like a man, I'm imagining she's talking like a big W, like a winner. But replace those two ends. Well, replace those two ends with what you think. So I would imagine I would be like, all right, Darius Brain. It's like, you can be on camera with me, but don't talk. Just let them look at your chest area. But if she had to talk, oof, I would not be comfortable, because I think half of the questions would be, is that a man? It wouldn't even be questions about, is that a hot android? It would be like, no, is that hot woman actually a man? So I'd be more concerned about that. Hey, Thompson's cleaning out closet about. Hey, Pale Ale, thanks for coming by. Hey, Pale, I hope you have it clicked off. But yeah, we took a break from the hilarious comedy known as my stream to get morbid for a minute. But yeah, I hope Roy's loved one's in a better place, of course. But what we were doing a minute ago was this: we were asking would you rather questions. I think Pale Ale was around when I would pose those in Pat Dixon's chat and super chats and shit. So here's the questions that we're going through today. I want to know. So be ready to be quick, because I got a couple. So the first one is this: Pale, $100,000 right now. You know, tax free. The dreidel spinners, they don't get a cut of it. Nothing. You just get it. Spend it how you wish. There's no consequences to the money part. But the rest of your life, whenever you go to eat anything, you smell cat food. You smell wet cat food as you're bringing that food to your mouth. So that's question one. Can you handle that all food will smell like cat food? Definitely. And we know, we kind of talked about this in the chat a little while ago. Yeah, the smell is going to interfere with the taste some. Usually that first bite's going to be repulsive. Maybe the second bite it starts tasting like actually the food you're wanting to eat. So it's your favorite food. Like if pizza's your favorite food, it's never going to taste like your favorite. You're never going to taste your favorite slice of pizza ever again, and it's going to smell like cat food. So with that knowledge, because here's the other thing, it's like the game I played with my friends growing up was, I called it Mad Scientist with Would You Rathers. So I'll expand on that a little bit. I should have went into this Friday when we had more people in here, but if you all find this fun, have me talk about this Friday when there's more people watching. I called it Mad Scientist. It was my way of doing Would You Rathers. The Mad Scientist appears. In this case, it's me. I'm the Mad Chemist from Ace Chemical. I've got magic powers. I'll grant you any wish that you want, but there's always a consequence to that wish. So it's like Monkey's Paw, but just forget about the Monkey's Paw. Just think about me. So now that I've established all that, I'm going to scroll to see if Pale Ale has answered. Will he accept that money to smell cat food? LL dotted me, I think, or did you cuss and it didn't? You get $100,000. Oh no, I see it now. I have a bad taste. I have a bad sense of smell, so I can only smell food when it's in my mouth. Well, okay, well. I don't know if that would benefit you or work against you. So, I mean, it would be up to you. Do you want that $100,000? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this is what happened with A. Thompson. If y'all scroll up. I basically tore my foot off last August on the track. I'm okay now. Still hurts a little. So, I mean, unfortunately, guys, we almost have a cripple in here. But thankfully, we're still a cripple-free zone. As we all know, I'm an ableist. I don't even know who invented that word. That word makes no sense. Shouldn't people that hate cripples be like anti-able or I don't know. It's just a dumb word. Yeah, you can send him dirty pics. Just make you a Twitter. You don't have to use your phone number. You can just do it with an email. You don't have to. Whatever you saw it wrong. Just go make you one. Kawasaki paid. Oh, that's right. Kawasaki paid the bills. Let some idiot test drive a motorcycle with no license or race license, and they ran into me and almost ran off with your fucking foot. Wait, did you come out ahead? Did you come out a fucking head on that? Tell me you got some pain and suffering money, unless you're not supposed to talk about it. If you're not supposed to talk about it, maybe put the magic word in the chat like elephant. Hey, because this isn't your real name anyway. This could be anybody. So I hope you got some pain and suffering money. You just didn't have, we'll make it even. Like when I was a kid, there was a car wreck on the interstate that ended up totaling my car, and they ended up paying me out for it. But later, I was a kid, and I just saw that big chunk of money. Later, it's not a real interesting car wreck story, so there's not much detail to it. But later on, I did the math, and I didn't even break even. I mean, technically, I came out behind. So, but as a kid, I just saw that big chunk of money that came my way that paid off the car, but I didn't take into account all the inconveniences of like having to make other arrangements to get from point A to point B and this and that. So hopefully you got some pain and suffering. Get $100,000. Okay, he gets the $100,000. Anti-quads. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's what we need to do. Hey, King Walter. Hey, if you're still in here, we're playing Would You Rather right now. So if you're still in here and you want to play a morbid not really morbid, but a nasty would you rather. What I'm asking everybody is this. First question. You get $100,000 right now. There's no consequences to the 100 grand. You get the whole 100 grand. Tax free, blah, blah, blah. But the rest of your life, every time you go to eat food, it smells like cat food. You taking the 100 grand, yes or no? But now, while you think about that, I need to ask Pell L. I gotta scroll. Let me catch up on my A. Thompsons. Yeah, it asks you for a phone number, but does it have the magic red asterisk? If it ain't got the magic red asterisk, says it's fucking required. Give me your goddamn phone number. If it don't have it, that means it's optional. Optional. You can just leave it blank and go on. I'm telling you, I read it from the X's instructions. It says, no, a new X user does not have to provide a phone number to create an account. So I don't know what you're doing. Are you even on the right site? You know it's called X, right? Like if you're going to twitter.com and you're misspelling Twitter, you might not even be redirected to the correct place. So let me undo that. Oh shit. Oh, they only paid my medical bills for the rest of my life. I'm sorry to hear that. God damn, so you got free health care the rest of your life? Am I interpreting your message correctly that you've got free health care the rest of your life? Their foot peg. Oh, God damn, that is fucked up. Whoa, do you have pictures of that? You got to figure out how to make a Twitter so I can see your Frankenstein foot. Oh, yeah, the lawyers really were the winners. And you got a free motorcycle. All right, so we got that. So, second question, Pell L, if you're still in here, still listening. And to anyone that hasn't answered so far, if you're still here, still listening. Second one. All right, I'm up in the ante. It's $1 million right now. But now the food tastes and smells like cat food the rest of your life. Are you taking it? Can you deal with that? Because, I mean, like, you know, if you were 18 years old, $1 million, I don't know. If you're like fucking 80, hell, if you're like 50, you can walk outside tomorrow and get hit by a bus. It'd be nice to have $1 million. Yeah. So I give you all a minute while I play this game another minute. $1 million. But the food smells and tastes like cat food. Oh, God. Yeah, there are people out there that can eat cat food with no choice. I can do it for $1 million. I have no shame in that. Every $1 million you can have, you can make at least $60K a year. And yeah. So I mean, there's no rules that say you can't, stack it in whatever way you can figure out. I mean, even if you use the absolute safest you know, I don't know what I think the safest thing, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, but the safest thing to invest in would be things like, you know, certificates of deposit, which are something like 5% or so. There's plenty of things that you could like put that money in and then if you really want to, you could live off of that. Now, and depending on the state that you're in, actually, I don't know. You're in Japan right now, A. Thompson. Like if you were a completely single man, no kids, no wife, no nothing. If you were completely single, 60 grand US dollars, could you survive off of that comfortably in Japan? Or would you be like, you know, would you be lower class? I guess I could say, like, would you be able to survive on your own with that? Or would you absolutely have to have like a wife or a roommate or something like that? Like if you only survived off of 60 grand a year. So I remember when 60 grand in Texas was like making $1 million a year. I shit you not. I ate some pussy that smelled like rotten fish. I left, ran errands, came home, and people were like, "What's that rotten smell?" I was like, "I don't know." And then it dawned on me. And that movie was called Dawn of the Fish. All right, so here's another real nasty story, but it's a short one. Like, yeah, I ate it, and it was completely repulsive, but I was still doing it because, like, you know, if you saw the chick, you're like, there's no way it can taste like the garbage can behind the butcher shop. There's no fucking way, but it did. It was terrible in every way, shape, and form. Just the worst. Oh, you know, anything you can think of, just a nightmare. And then you're smelling it on your upper lip the rest of your day. Well, what I learned at an early age, even though I don't have chapped lips at all, was to always start carrying one of these, you know, because if I were to ever run into that again, I could just rub that shit on my upper lip, because this one has the delicious smell of strawberry. And that's really the only reason I use it, is because I like the smell of the strawberry. So that's my life hack. If you ever think you have to prove to a woman that you love her very, very much, you want to be with her the rest of her life, and you want to watch Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers, after you beat off on her face, then you just get the strawberry flavored Carmex, and you rub it on your upper lip after. My girlfriend at the time was in a depression. Well, that doesn't excuse her smelly pussy. Mental issues like me. I had to help her wash. Ooh, okay. I had to help her wash her bed sheets, and I took a shower with her to get her in there. Do anything for those 46 double Ds. I understand. 46 double Ds. That's something to look at. The worst I had to do at probably a Red Roof Inn. That was my hotel of choice, the no-tail hotel of choice. Whenever I would, you know, bed some filth, like, no, this was not at a, because I wouldn't have cared. I was at, oh God, yeah, I was at the woman's house. The worst we ever did. It was another one of those, like, because, you know, like I told you all, it's not I'm not a heroic former drinker. I'm a former drinker because I'm pretty sure the next hangover I get is going to kill me. So I'm probably never drinking ever again, because the last batch of hangovers I got, I'm pretty sure should have been medical emergencies, but I just didn't go. But back when I was invincible, I remember one of the times, and I've got multiple versions of this story. So I've led a bad, sinful life. Me and this one girl were drinking up a storm, and and she ended up puking all over the bed and me and the bed sheets and everything, and she was in such a way to get her clean and the bed sheets clean. I had to take her and the bed sheets into the shower and take a shower, and I had to put her bed sheets into the bathtub and basically just. You all have heard of waffle stomping before. Have you ever waffle stomp puke out of bed sheets? Hell, this guy has. So I'm in the shower, taking a normal shower while stomping the ever-loving hell out of her bed sheets to get her puke to go down the drain, which, not all of it would go down easily. I had to use one of her toothbrushes to do this thing, to get some of the chunks to go down the hole, because some of the chunks are too big to just go down the hole by themselves. So I was having to basically use an egg ladle to them. So I'm stomping these sheets while the girl's just sitting there in the bathroom floor in her own puke, just moaning, just. I'm like, baby, I love you. I love you so much. I'm getting your pukey sheets clean while I get clean. And then after I got them kind of clean enough that I could wad them up into the tightest wet ball and like put them in her sink. Then I got out, put her in the shower. Luckily she had one of those shower heads that detached, so I could bring it down. I could just do it like this. So I didn't have to just throw her in the middle of the bathtub and just let it hit her. I actually sprayed the bitch off. I sprayed her off like the end of Pulp Fiction when Quentin Tarantino was spraying off our protagonists of the movie. And I still remember her going the next morning, "Where's the bed sheets at, man?" Like, you puked all over them. They're in your sink. You're welcome. But yeah. I know, he told me. He told me. I watched it. It was funny. He added some effects and stuff. A lot of people, I actually got a lot of messages from that, telling me that they really liked it. One of the people said, hopefully, I don't know if he'll get around. I get it. No one watches a whole stream of somebody anymore, but a lot of people say he's a good hype man. If he decides to put together a little hype clip of somebody, he does a good job. He does a good job. He does a better job than I could. Does a good job, period. But yeah, that is how he did it. Was funny. That's how you make someone like me funny. Is it's not 4 hours of laughs. There's a lot of turd. You gotta dig through it to find the corn. But let me scroll back up a little bit. But yeah, A. Thompson. Oh no. She wasn't skinny though. The boobs hung further. Oh no! God. Ugh, yuck. I'm sorry. Ugh. I've never seen that in person, and I'm not going to. Yeah. Hey, Thompson, me probably about the same. I can't. Like, if I drank last night, I wouldn't be streaming right now. And if I was streaming right now, I don't even know what I'd be talking. I'd just be moaning. 10-year, Pale Ale says 10 years, no drinking. I can handle that. But when I die, I think I can handle drugs, which I can't. My cough syrup phase was wild. Then drinking made it worse. Oof. Did that when I shit myself, jumped in the shower fully clothed, waffle stomped the poop chunks. Not too many, thank God. Rinsed out the clothes and myself. Fully bleached the tub afterwards in the car seat. The worst part's the car seat. I mean, the tub, really? Come on. You're taking a shower in it every day. It's fine. You don't need to go overboard with the bathtub. I mean, unless you're planning on getting in the bathtub and putting your food directly onto the tub, you're fine. The only thing that touches the tub should be your feet. And your feet are going to be the cleanest part of the tub by the time you're done with the shower anyway. So I think bleaching out a bathtub after all that's a little overkill. But the car seat, yeah, oof. Like, we had a company car at one of the jobs that I worked at, and I was driving one of my employees somewhere. It was a female wearing a skirt, and out of fucking nowhere, she just got hit. She was like just normal. She must have been some kind of drug addict or something. She was normal. And then all of a sudden, she's like, oh my God, I got to shit. Oh my God, I got to shit. Oh my God, I got to shit. And then she just shit herself. Just as quickly as I just told that story. Just normal, going about her business, and then shits herself in the company car. And like, oh God damn it. The stain never left. There's still that like kind of a triangle stain that never left, and that smell was a different type of shit smell. That's why it also leads me to believe there was some druggage there too, because it didn't just smell like shit. I imagine, I don't know, but I mean, I wasn't even the one that had to clean it, but still, I was the one that had to drive it to the people that did have to clean it. So I was still stuck with that mess after I dropped that fucking whore off. Even the people that professionally clean it could not get that last bit of stain out. They just said it's impossible. They can't explain it. It just ain't going to happen. Jeans and sweatpants. I don't know, A. Thompson. I don't watch Pat Dixon. I'm not angry or nothing. I just don't watch it. There's 10 million things to watch every day, so I don't hardly watch anybody anymore. I imagine if she's still alive, then she's, still on his stream doing something. But I don't know. I just don't watch. Let me see. I can find out. As if she did, then I imagine you wouldn't get notifications anymore. Found the channel. She don't stream a lot, but because it's like, okay, one video she did 8 months ago, then the next video is a month ago, and the next video is 4 weeks ago, and the next video is 2 weeks ago. She don't stream a lot. But YouTube isn't like other things. Like, you can't block someone from finding your channel. So as long as you just type in Taz Resident Artist, she still comes up. It appears to me that she does not post videos very often at all. And if she does post more often than this, then she does like the thing that a lot of people do these days, where they post the video and then they have post nut clarity and then they delete it. A lot of people do that. I'm an unsung hero. Why, thank you, Pell-El. Pell-El says bravely that I'm an unsung hero, Dr. Harley Quinn. You'll get a big audience. I'm not going to forget you dickheads ever. I won't. Like I say this all the time. I got a weird memory. It's like, as long as I'm interested in you, I'll remember things about you and your name and yada yada. It's like I just mentioned, it's like I bring up A. Thompson, trying to pull that insurance scam by chewing his own foot off with his teeth and then blaming a, Christian Bible salesman that was on a bicycle and they're running over his foot. It's like I bring that up all the time. Old footless A. Thompson. It's like I'll never forget that story. Yeah, I mean, that's basically it. She posts irregularly. That's all. She's not she's not a regular streamer like anyone else. She doesn't have a stream schedule. She's not like, you can catch her every Friday at 10 o'clock like me. Well, I mean, did you say anything to her? I mean, I don't think shit sticks with her very long. Unless you said something mean to her, I don't think she even notices when chatters like, watching other shows. I don't think she even notices. No, not Houston. Houston's awful. Oh, and live in Houston for nothing. I mean, I may as well just Houston. If my choices was to live in Houston or California, as much as I hate California, I'd just go to California. At least the weather would be better. Houston's a war zone. Yeah, it's like that Jerry Seinfeld. It just wouldn't come out. I know I'm kidding with you, A. Thompson. Sometimes I think you forget that I'm a silly clown. I don't think you were trying to eat your own foot and claim some Bible salesmen were trying. That was her catchphrase. Love chew. No, not in Austin. Austin's just as bad. They shit in the streets in Austin, just like San Francisco. Let me beat this fucking thing and get out of here. I'm just gonna kill this fucker and go. There was a whole stage here. I just... Ugh.
I'll stop you as many times.
Anyone got a movie recommendation for me to watch tonight? I want to start. I need to. I would like to have a variety. See, I think Fridays are going to be totally different from now because, you know, at least for the foreseeable future, I'm not seeing Steve wanting to do any streaming. And you know, just like me, I have my real life, so I can't rely on Dylan. I'm nervous about, like, getting other people. So for Fridays and shit, I want to think of some other stuff that we can do too, because eventually I'm going to run out of gross stories of the Red Roof Inn. And A. Thompson is going to run out of feet to chop off for insurance money. I can't expect him to do that. So I don't know, not movie reviews. I'm not verbose enough for that. Maybe we could talk about some movies that we've seen that maybe other people haven't seen. I don't know, just something to fill some time. Because Fridays usually go kind of long. We just got to figure out a way to get me popular so I can quit my job and dedicate my time full time to sitting in this floor and talking to you. Oh, I'm on 2 cameras. Yeah, I do too. It's like, I mean, movies is rough, but like, I mean, I can watch Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad at any time. And same with the first 3 seasons of Arrested Development. I can watch those anytime. Ash versus Evil Dead. I keep forgetting to bring that up. It's a show that I was very irritated that got canceled when it did. But now reflecting on it, you know, if it would have went any longer, they probably would have started incorporating some wokery in it, just because that's how the world is. Like, in my opinion, I'll show you all of it. Did everybody that's in here right now see Wolverine versus Deadpool? What I'm getting at then. I think. That fucking thing, that thing right there. What the fuck was that thing? It was forced in there on purpose. There was no reason for that character to even be in the movie. It was jammed in there at the end, and it was jammed in there at the end to appease those people that don't even watch that fucking movie. Let me get that off my screen. I don't want to see that fucking beast. Anyway. See the news in Thailand. School lunch lady was a fucking freak. 100 gets her strange shit after eating. You imagine 200 kids spraying shit all over the classroom. 160 of them went to the hospital. My God, we should have started the stream with that story. Holy shit. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That character was just jammed in there. It's other movies like that, like it's like the fat, black, obese, married, lesbian in Peacemaker. Peacemaker is like 50% a perfect show, hilarious, great action, great everything. And then there's that. Because James Gunn is one of those Hollywood liberals that are overcome with white guilt. So he's like, oh, how can I make up for George Floyd? Well, I know. I'll have an obese, married, black lesbian in the fucking movie or show or whatever. Yeah, that's why I can't. That's why I can't watch anything new, and I have to be careful with my language at work. Like when people knew me as the guy that was, in a way, I was like known for obsessively going to the movies on a weekly basis. You see, I used to live exactly beside of an AMC. Like I could just go downstairs, walk out the door, go to AMC. And it's kind of why I picked that location, because money was good, didn't hate the job, and I went to the movie so much because DEI shit wasn't as prevalent then. And then 2020 happened. And then when movie theaters started opening back up, then you started seeing all these movies that were like, nah, we won't just make normal movies anymore. We've got to make movies that are going to appeal to people that aren't going to watch this anyway. You know, let's put a DEI black character in Deadpool versus Wolverine. Never heard a black person ever talk about Deadpool versus Wolverine. Ever. Not once. So why put it in there? Well, to appeal the blue-haireds that might watch it. So then it's like, well, there was no point in living across the street from the AMC anymore, because now my days of wanting to go to the movies every week were over. Just done. I mean, I had a good run. Years and years of just going to the movies, just enjoying the experience. And now it's like, now I have the anxiety. I have the anxiety of like, okay, I think the movie I'm going to go watch is okay. Ooh. But if it's not, I'm stuck in that theater for... Or I could just leave. That was another part of adulthood that hit me. Okay? It's like, if I go to the movies and this movie turns out to not be what it promised to be, and it's like, I don't have to stay. I can just leave. I don't think I ever walked out of a movie there, but I know it would have been close. Like, I think that stupid movie, I can't remember what year it came out. I think it came out right before the pandemic, but I might be wrong. It was the Vince Vaughn horror movie where the girl and Vince Vaughn switch bodies, but they have that jammed in, like, over-the-top gay best friend character that was really fucking irritating. Like, that one got me close to walking out. Like, every time it came on the screen, I was like, man, ooh, I might be getting up. Fuck it. Hey, Thompson, I do not work in a cubicle. You know what I work in? Look at this hand. The dirty couch. Right there is where I work. I work from home. The place I work at, I couldn't work in person even if they wanted me to. You know, they would have to. They wouldn't. They would just fire me. You know, but the type of job I have, absolutely 0% has to be done in person. There's no reason. I'm not touching cords. I'm not unplugging or plugging anything in. So, no. I might get to go out of state for a work trip back in August, though. That'll be fun. The news here is completely uncensored. There were trails of brown shit all over the fucking school. Haven't seen a new Star Wars since Revenge of the Sith. In person, someone do the Googling for me. I'm lazy right now. Again, I guess I'm saying 2020 again. There was one that was still in the theaters around January of 2020, December 2019, January 2020. That might have been Revenge of the Sith. Whatever one that one was, right before the pandemic was the last one I saw. I was actually, I think it's an interesting story because it involves me. But interesting story. I was being flown. I don't mean to sound bougie. I was being flown in to do an in-person interview for a promotion, and on my and when I found out what time the flight was, the flight to the interview, they were flying me in the day before so I could, you know, they could put me up in a hotel, I could relax, I could decompress, I could blah blah blah. This was before. I mean, this is funny. It was like, to think, like, this is ridiculous money spending, stupid behavior. They could have just interviewed me on Zoom. But this was right before, so the boomers were still in that mood. It's like, no, we gotta do it in person. We'll pay for you a plane ticket and a hotel room, and your food, your travel to and from the airport, or, you know, we got to do all this in person. We're boomers. We walk right into that job and we shake that motherfucker's hand and look him right in the eye. But they were like flying me out at something stupid like 5 p.m. So like there was this there's this movie theater right before the DFW airport. I think they're out of business now. I think the company is completely out of business. They were called something like the Alamo Draft House. I don't think they exist anymore. I think the pandemic did them in. Like they just couldn't hold out the pandemic. I don't know if they got bought out or what. But at the time, they were one of the very few theaters that had, like, you would sit at an actual like table by yourself. You would sit at a table. Imagine the people sitting at those tables like at a comedy club, like watching, you know, remember in Joker, like sitting at like little tables like that. Not giant tables, but little tables, comfortable recliner chairs like this. And you could order your food and a waiter would bring your food. I think that was the last place I went there, and I watched that Star Wars movie right before I got on the plane because I had so much time to kill. I think I got at the movies that day at something stupid like 12:30 or 1. Got out of there at like 3. I was right dead beside of the airport anyway, and this was pre-pandemic. So 2 hours was plenty of time for me to get into the airport and, you know, find my way to my station. Nowadays, because of the jobs I've had, I'm pretty much an expert at navigating airports. So, like, it's still the old rule applies. 2 hours if you want to be completely safe. If you don't want any issues, you need to get there 2 hours before. But a lot of times you don't even need that. But you can't see into the future. So I always say, just get there 2 hours before. Cape shit. We had a free pass to IMAX. We saw every IMAX movie last year. Movies kind of suck now. If you're going to see a movie, make it count. See it in IMAX. Yeah. If you're talking about really real IMAX, yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's like the IMAX they try to get away with some of the theaters down here. I wouldn't really say that that's the IMAX experience. Carmick is back live, but you're here in protest of him banning stealth. Okay. Star Wars Episode 4 or 6. I don't know. Rise of Skywalker. Yep. Rise of Skywalker. That's the one I saw. That is true, though. It's like he's banned and unbanned people like crazy. So, you know, I don't really know what someone would have to say to get that permanent ban hammer over there. I mean, it'd have to be pretty damn stiff. I mean, Stealth Chaos just liked one of my things on the Twitter. So he's up. He literally just liked something a little while ago. He's awake. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. I guess I'll share it with you. I don't know if this has sound, but we'll watch it together. We'll enjoy it. We'll talk about our feelings.
Yeah.
know why I find it funny.
Yeah.
The man has a super villain's head. Look at that fucking guy's head. He has the hairline of Ned Leeds, the Hobgoblin. He has the Hobgoblin's human alter ego actual hairline from the comic books. And he's got to be something like 60 years old. But he's built like a brick shit house. And then there's some kind of Jewish lady with the haircut of the Jewish lady that hid in the attic. I don't know. Well, that was something. Oh, you want to see a Juneteenth? It's very sad. Let's watch some Juneteenth videos. Oh, this is nice. Look at this. But Juneteenth was when they were freed, so they're not doing it right. Oh, God. Yeah, that's some feel good. Yeah, Anne Frank. Yeah, we got Anne Frank booty dancing. I'm glad I could show you all some Anne Frank booty. All right, here's a question. Here's a question for all of y'all real quick because we're wrapping up here. Your private parts now have a name, and your private parts are now named after the very last TV show you've watched. So what is it? What's the last TV show you've watched? And then I'll tell you mine, which is just probably not the best nickname. Let's see if there's any other silly videos that come up in my algorithm real quick. Ugh. There's that fucking Supergirl. Yuck. Okay, I think I found something wholesome that we can go out on. Did you all name your private parts? Okay, if I had to name my private parts, the Penguin. Hey, Nodak, thank you. Thank you for reminding these good people to hit the like button. Here it is. I hope all you dads out there watching me right now, I hope you all had a very good Father's Day. I can't think of a better way to wrap up tonight's show, stream. There you go. There's something heartwarming to take you out on. Oh, no. Yours is the Invisible Man. Well, mine is the Penguin. Oh, I don't know which is worse. My question was, what was the last... Oh, you answered it, the Invisible Man. I got to get in the shower. I got to go to bed. You all have a good night. Thanks for coming by. And we will see you on the other side of Friday, or we won't see you Friday. That's up to you. But thanks again. See you Friday.
You take myself, you take my self-control.